cross pairs here. I actually want to take a look at and show you. So you're probably familiar with some of my volume studies, but these are actually the ETFs, currency ETFs. This is FXE. And again, these are terrible vehicles to trade, right? Trade spot. Currency ETFs are, total inefficient, use of capital. So trade spot, but they are useful for analysis, in my opinion. And you can see the blue bars and the one red bar we have here. These are what I call 2-bar reversals. So 2-bar volume reversals. So like the idea is you get a huge rally on big volume, right? And then the next week or day, whatever period it is you're looking at, you get a move in the opposite direction on huge volume as well, right? At least as big as the prior week. And I usually like to see at least like 1.5 times the average volume. So for a week, it'd be like 13-week average volume. For a daily chart, it'd be like 20-day average volume. For a monthly chart, and we'll look at this for indices in a little bit, it'd be 12-month average volume. So this is a weekly chart. And again, the week's not over, but we already have the volume in place to call this a weekly volume reversal. So we are getting that this week. And you can look and see the parameters for this is that trading at, say, like a 50-week low, so like basically a 1-year low, you get the big volume down, big volume up, or if it's a top, big volume up, and then big volume down. And you can see we actually had one here in October, and that would have been a failed or false signal. But we're getting one this week. We had one at the low back in March 2020. We did have one back in Jan 2015, which again was early, premature, because you had that final stab lower. But we also had one in 2010, May 2010. That would have worked out. And you had a top warning actually back in March of 2008, right, which would have worked out fairly well. So this is FXE. Again, that is the currency ETF. If I look at, say, UUP, right, which is basically the DXY ETF, so we can look at something similar and get signals for this, okay? So again, we're getting the sell signal here, or the, sell warning, top warning. We had one in March 2020. We had the bottoms here. I mean, you can see it for yourself, right? Top here, this would not have worked out back in 2014, but low back here, 2011, lows back in 2009. So we are getting important, information, volume, high volume, an emotional market, suggesting that we have a change in behavior, as I like to call it, in the market. So I would just kind of keep that in mind, right, as we move forward. All right, it's actually a good time to remind you guys that we are looking for profitable traders at Scandinavian capital markets. So if you, want to make your journey or take your journey to becoming a money manager, we've launched a new version of our prop trading program. So we're funding up to $1 million to traders, given that you pass the assessment. No monthly fees, no time constraints, just get funded and trade. It's that simple. So check it out. Go to scandinavianmarkets.com/getfunded. Okay, so if you are a successful, profitable trader, go to scandinavianmarkets.com/getfunded and become a money manager with us.